If you want to think sharper, move smarter, and stay ahead in life, business, and competition, you're in the right place. Before we start, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and stay with us until the end because what you're about to hear can completely change how you make decisions. Now listen carefully, because strategy is not about fighting more, it's about winning before the fight even starts. Welcome back to the channel. Part 1. Strategic thinking that separates winners from losers. Why strategy is a matter of survival. Everything in life is a battlefield, not always with weapons, but with decisions, timing, positioning, and mindset. Most people fail not because they are weak, but because they move without a plan. Strategy is the difference between acting blindly and acting with purpose. When you understand strategy, you stop reacting to life. You start controlling outcomes. The smartest people don't rush. They calculate, they observe, they prepare. Victory doesn't belong to the loudest voice or the fastest move. It belongs to the one who thinks ahead. The 5 pillars that decide every outcome. Every successful plan, whether in business, leadership, or personal growth, rests on 5 invisible pillars. If even one is weak, the whole structure collapses. Alignment, the moral force. When people believe in what they're doing, they don't need to be forced. Alignment means your actions match your values, your team trusts the direction, your goal feels meaningful. When alignment is strong, people move as one unit. When it's missing, even the strongest plan fails. In your life, ask yourself, do my actions align with my real goals, or am I just moving out of habit? Timing, reading the environment. Timing is everything. The same move can be a masterpiece today, a disaster tomorrow. Smart strategists study trends, cycles, momentum, energy shifts. They don't fight the season, they use it. In real life, this means knowing when to push, when to wait, and when to disappear and prepare. Rushing is expensive. Waiting with awareness is powerful. Positioning, control the ground. Never fight from a weak position. In any competition, the higher ground sees more. The prepared position costs less energy. The right place multiplies strength. In business, positioning is market advantage, skill leverage, unique value. In life, positioning is who you listen to, where you spend your time, what environments shape your mindset. Change your position, and the fight changes automatically. Leadership, the human factor. Plans don't execute themselves. Leadership is not about authority, it's about clarity, discipline, and trust. A strong leader sees clearly, acts calmly, decides firmly. But here's the truth most people ignore. Bad leadership destroys from the inside. Confusion, ego, impatience, these are silent killers. If you lead others, lead by example. If you lead yourself, be strict with your habits and gentle with your growth. Systems, method, and discipline. Talent without structure is chaos. Systems create consistency. Discipline creates results. This means clear processes, defined roles, controlled resources. In your personal life, routines beat motivation. Systems beat willpower. Success is not random, it is engineered. The power of preparation. Most battles are lost before they begin. Why? Because people skip planning, ignore details, underestimate consequences. Preparation is invisible, but its results are loud. The more you calculate early, the less you suffer later. Smart preparation includes knowing your strengths, understanding your weaknesses, studying the environment, anticipating resistance. The future belongs to those who prepare quietly. Why deception works and how life uses it. Not everything is what it seems. In competition, strength can look like weakness. Weakness can hide strength. Appear calm when others panic. Appear patient when others rush. This doesn't mean lying. It means not revealing everything. In life, not every move needs an announcement. Not every plan needs validation. Silence is often a strategic advantage.
calculations versus impulse. Here's the rule. The more calculations you make before action, the higher your chance of success. Impulse feels powerful, but strategy wins long term. People who fail often say, "I'll figure it out on the way." Strategists say, "I already saw this outcome coming." Think before you move, measure before you act. Core lesson of Part 1. Victory is not luck, it's not aggression, it's not speed. Victory is alignment, timing, position, leadership, discipline. Master these and you stop fearing competition. If this opened your mind even a little, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned. In Part 2, we'll break down how to defeat stronger opponents, why avoiding conflict is sometimes the smartest move, and how true power often comes from restraint. Don't miss it. Your next level starts there.
Part 2. How to win without fighting and outsmart stronger opponents. In the first part, you learned that victory starts before action, not during it. Now we go deeper. Because the real masters don't win by force. They win by intelligence, positioning, and control. Listen carefully. This part will change how you see power. The biggest lie about strength. Most people believe this: the strongest always win. That's false. History and real life prove something else. The smartest win more often than the strongest. Raw power is expensive. It drains energy, time, and resources. Strategy is efficient. It saves energy and multiplies impact. If you always fight head-on, you're already playing a losing game. The highest level of victory. The highest form of success is not winning battles. It is removing the need for battle. Think about it. If you win after fighting, you pay a price. If you win without fighting, you keep everything intact. The smartest move is the one that 1. Breaks resistance early, 2. Neutralizes opposition quietly, and 3. Ends conflict before it escalates. In life, this means solving problems before they explode, negotiating instead of confronting, and outsmarting instead of overpowering. Power is not loud. Power is controlled. Attack the plan, not the person. Most people attack people. Strategists attack plans. Why? Because plans are fragile. Egos are stubborn. If you destroy the plan, the opponent becomes confused, direction collapses, energy is wasted. In business, disrupt the strategy, not the competitor. In life, remove the root problem, not the surface drama. Always ask yourself, what is the plan behind this action? Once you see the plan, you already see the weakness. Divide to control. A united force is dangerous. A divided force is weak. This applies everywhere: teams, markets, social dynamics, even personal habits. When forces are split, communication breaks, coordination fails, confidence drops. In your own life, divided focus creates weak results. Scattered goals create burnout. Simplify, unify, focus. Strength comes from cohesion. Knowing when not to fight. Wisdom is knowing when to act, when to wait, and when to walk away. Not every challenge deserves your energy. Some fights drain you, distract you, delay your growth. Smart people don't prove themselves to everyone. They choose where their energy goes. Avoid fights when 1. The cost is higher than the reward, 2. Emotions are high, and 3. Conditions are unfavorable. Walking away is not weakness, it's strategic patience. How numbers really work. Large groups don't always mean more power. Large groups move slower, need more coordination, make more mistakes. Small, focused groups move faster, adapt quicker, strike precisely. In life, too many goals weaken progress.
Too many opinions confuse direction. Focus beats force. Precision beats volume. The role of discipline and training. Untrained strength is dangerous, mostly to itself. Discipline creates consistency, reliability, predictable results. Without discipline, talent is wasted, energy leaks, chaos grows. In your personal life, daily habits shape long-term success. Small disciplines build massive outcomes. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your systems. The hidden mistakes that destroy progress quietly. Ego over learning, emotion over logic, speed over preparation, pride over adaptability. The moment you stop learning, you start losing, slowly. Stay flexible, stay curious, stay alert. Core lesson of Part 2. You don't need to be stronger, you need to be smarter. True victory comes from breaking resistance early, avoiding unnecessary conflict, and controlling situations, not reacting to them. When you master this, you save energy, you gain leverage, you move ahead while others struggle. In Part 3, we'll uncover how to stay unbeatable by mastering defense, why patience creates invincible positions, and how to make failure almost impossible. This is where strategy becomes unstoppable.
Part 3. How to become unbreakable. Defense, patience, and strategic control. In Part 1, you learned how strategy starts before action. In Part 2, you discovered how to win without fighting. Now we move to the level most people never reach, because real power is not about attacking, it's about becoming unbreakable. Listen closely. This part is about control, patience, and positioning yourself so failure becomes unlikely. Why most people lose before they lose. Most defeats don't happen in one moment. They happen slowly through bad positioning. People expose themselves too early, move without protection, rely on luck instead of structure. When pressure comes, they collapse. Strategic thinkers do the opposite. They secure themselves first, then move. Defense is not weakness. Defense is intelligence. The first rule of being unbeatable. Before you try to win, make sure you cannot lose easily. This changes everything. In life, this means building financial buffers, developing skills before taking risks, protecting your reputation, and controlling your emotions. When you are protected, you think clearly, you act calmly, you stop panicking. The strongest position is the one where loss is limited. The power of waiting. Most people hate waiting. They feel useless when nothing is happening, but waiting is not inactivity. Waiting is observation. While others rush, you gather information, you study patterns, you prepare responses. Patience creates better timing, stronger moves, and higher accuracy. When the right moment comes, you act once and it's enough. Let the opponent make the first mistake. Pressure reveals weakness. When you stay calm and protected, others grow impatient. They overextend. They expose gaps. Your job is not to rush. Your job is to notice. In business, competitors burn resources. You conserve energy. In life, emotional people reveal intentions. Calm people gain leverage. Silence and patience force mistakes. Why secure positions always win? A secure position means you choose when to act, you choose when to retreat, you control the pace. Unstable positions force reaction. Secure positions allow decision. In practical terms, strong skills give confidence, strong systems reduce stress, strong habits create resilience. You don't need constant motivation when your structure is solid. Defense creates offensive power. Here's a secret most people miss. Strong defense makes attack effortless. When your foundation is solid, small moves have big impact. Risks feel lighter.
pressure doesn't shake you. Think of it like this. A person standing on solid ground can push much harder than someone balancing on one foot. Stability multiplies force. The danger of chasing quick wins. Quick wins feel good, but they often create long-term weakness. People chase fast money, fast recognition, fast validation, and they ignore sustainability, structure, and long-term positioning. Smart players think in phases, not moments. Ask yourself, will this decision still protect me a year from now? If the answer is no, slow down. Emotional control equals strategic advantage. Nothing destroys defense faster than emotion. Anger creates mistakes, reveals intention. Fear freezes decision-making. Calmness is a weapon. When others react emotionally, you gain clarity, you gain time, you gain control. Master your inner state, and external chaos loses power over you. In Part 3, you don't become powerful by attacking everything. You become powerful by becoming hard to defeat. True strategic strength comes from protection before ambition, patience before action, structure before speed. When you master defense, pressure stops controlling you. Mistakes become rare. Success becomes repeatable. Because in Part 4, the final part, we'll reveal how to control outcomes using information, why awareness beats strength, and how to move with precision in any situation. This is where strategy becomes mastery.
Part 4. Strategic Mastery. Information, Awareness, and Precision. If you made it this far, you're not here for motivation. You're here for mastery. This final part is about the level where outcomes are shaped before others even realize what's happening. Because when you control information, you control reality. Listen closely. Why information is the ultimate advantage. Strength can be matched, speed can be copied, resources can be stolen, but information changes everything. Those who see clearly move earlier, decide better, waste less energy. Most people act on noise, assumptions, emotions. Strategic thinkers act on understanding. The person who knows more needs to do less. Awareness before action. Action without awareness is gambling. Before every move, ask, what is really happening? Who benefits from this situation? What is not being said? Awareness means reading between the lines, noticing patterns, observing behavior, not words. Life constantly gives signals. Most people are too busy reacting to notice them. Slow your mind. Your vision will sharpen. See without being seen. One of the most powerful positions is invisibility. When others don't fully understand your intentions, your timing, your capacity, they can't prepare against you. This doesn't mean hiding forever. It means revealing only what's necessary. In life, not everyone needs access to your plans. Not every move needs explanation. Strategic silence protects momentum. Precision beats power. Power tries to push through obstacles. Precision goes around them. One accurate move beats 10 aggressive ones, saves energy, reduces risk. Precision comes from clear thinking, good information, and calm execution. Before acting, ask, where is the smallest move that creates the biggest effect? That's mastery. Adaptability is true intelligence. Rigid people break. Flexible people survive and win. Conditions change, markets shift, people change, opportunities appear and disappear. The moment you cling to one method, you become predictable.
Strategic thinkers adjust without ego, change plans without panic, learn without pride. Adaptability keeps you ahead while others fall behind, defending old positions. Why repetition is a trap. Winning once means nothing if you can't repeat it. Many people copy past success, repeat old strategies, ignore new conditions. This creates delayed failure. True mastery means updating your approach, reading the present moment, responding to reality, not memory. Every situation is new. Treat it that way. Calm thinking under pressure. Pressure reveals the difference between knowledge and wisdom. When stress rises, most people rush, mistakes multiply, masters slow down. Calm thinking expands options, preserves clarity, protects judgment. Train yourself to breathe, pause, and observe when others panic. That alone will put you ahead of 90% of people. Final lesson. Mastery is not about domination. It's about clarity, control, and timing. When you master information, awareness, precision, and adaptability, you stop chasing outcomes. Outcomes come to you. You move less, you achieve more. If this series expanded how you think, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who values growth. From this moment on, think before you act, protect yourself before you attack, observe before you move. This is not just strategy, this is a way of life. Stay sharp, stay calm, stay ahead.